as we're all off to great things and a bright future. My name is Hala Kirsha, and I'm a graduate of the Global Health Management and Policy Department. I'm so used to saying master's student, but today I finally, and we all finally, get to use the word graduate, and it sounds wonderful. I just got back from Egypt, my original home. It was a very short yet necessary trip. I realized how much I grew as a person and what I've accomplished. And if you would have asked me 5 years ago when I packed my bags, quit dentistry, and left my home, Alexandria, what was next for me, I would have not had an answer for you. And I probably would have never thought I'd be where I am today. I was devastated and frustrated with the healthcare system in Egypt and just took off and left. It wasn't an easy decision to challenge traditions and cultural beliefs. It was a huge risk to come to this country by myself, but I'm so glad I had the courage to take this decision. I chose to come to this already great country, chasing the American dream. Like most immigrants, I came here looking for an opportunity for a better future. And only 2 years ago, exactly like today, graduation day of the class of 2015, when I was driving my cab on Frenchman Street, and I got flagged by Dean Chernova. He asked me to take some of his international students to their hotel and paid me in advance, giving me a very generous tip. He doesn't know it, but this was the moment I knew for sure I wanted to be a part of the Tulane University. And not because the dean is a very generous tipper, but because it felt like you become a part of a family. And now, after 2 years, I can say I made one of the best decisions of my life. Tulane isn't just a university where I got my degree, Tulane is my home. And I'm so proud and honored to be part of this distinguished institution. As an alumni, I promise I'll do everything in my power to give back to GHMP, the School of Public Health, and the entire university. I don't want to make this political, but at hard times like this, when people like me are being attacked at different parts of the country, Tulane and the beautiful city of New Orleans took me in and provided me with a home and an environment to excel and flourish. I was accepted. And appreciated. I felt safe and welcomed. I was never worried the way I always do when I'm at JFK Airport, leaving or coming back to this country. The way I feel at a traffic light when a car pulls next to me and I have to turn down the Arabic music I'm jamming to just to be safe. I wasn't viewed as a threat. I wasn't the Muslim, African, Arabic immigrant. And don't get me wrong, I am extremely proud of who I am. But sometimes I don't want to be all that. And here, I was just Hala, a girl with a dream. This school and this city have been my sanctuary, and for that, I will forever be grateful. As I said, this has been quite a journey for me, and I want to share with you some of the lessons I have learned. I was fortunate enough to go see Hamilton the play a few months ago. Yeah, it's amazing. It's going to be here, I think, a year from now. Y'all should go see it. It was the most breathtaking thing I've ever seen. I didn't even know who Hamilton was before I went to see it, but I learned how this immigrant orphan from the Caribbean became one of this country's founding fathers. And throughout the play, there was one line that really resonated with me. It's a recurring theme that Hamilton, or actually Lin-Manuel Miranda, I don't want to be spreading alternative facts, kept saying at different parts of the play, when he faced a challenge or had to make a hard decision, he said, "I'm not throwing away my shot." I promise you it sounded so much better when he said it, but it inspired me. It made me promise myself that I will never throw away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot by not believing in myself or holding myself back because I am my only limitation. I'm not throwing away my shot by letting others define who I am or what I'm capable of. Because if I did, I would have been never able to leave Egypt and chase my dreams. If I listened to those who told me I was crazy to dream and chase them in such ways. I'm not throwing away my shot by being scared to dream big and go after what I want, because life is too short to just wait for things to happen and not go after them. So moving forward, please don't throw away your shot. This journey has taught me that life can be extremely hard. I know that for those who know me, you might think I'm a flower child. But there were moments in my life when I thought that the sun will never rise again. But I learned that in life, we rise and we fall. And we can break when we make our mistakes. But the key is to keep going anyway, and to be strong, and to never let life break you, because you are the one thing in life you can control. I have struggled in my own ways, and I know that almost every one of us has their own struggles in life. And I'm not going to stand here and pretend to know your challenges. But I will tell you one thing. It might take a while, but eventually the sun will rise again. Finally, I just want to say that without all the help and support I got from my family, friends, and many of my professors and mentors, I wouldn't have been able to make it here today. I want to start by thanking my family for keeping up with me. I know it can be quite difficult at times. I also don't know where I'd be without my mother and my grandma's prayers. My family isn't here today, but they're watching through Facebook Live. So thank you, Mom, Dad, my two sisters, my brother, my niece, and my nephew. My best friend and brother, and the voice of reason in my life, you've always been there for me. Ehab and I left Egypt together, and we literally started from the bottom, and now we're both here. He's a licensed U.S. dentist, and I am Kaiser Permanente's incoming fellow. Thank you, Huba. I also want to thank my New Orleans East Hospital family. When I told Dr. Takesha Davis, our president and CEO, that my family will not be here today, she said, "We are your family, and we will be there." And that meant the whole world to me. My favorite CFO, Anthony Soul, my guardian angel, Ms. Daphne Williams, and of course, my mentor and friend, Dante Green. Dante, thank you for one of the most empowering experiences of my life. The residency you have at New Orleans East is exactly what I needed to start my career. And I don't know if I'll ever find a home and a family like that at a job ever again. Dante is an alumni of Tulane as well. I also want to thank our department chair and my professor, Dr. Mark Diana. You are the nicest and most patient person I have ever met. Thank you for all that you do, and thank you for your support and being who you are. My phenomenal advisor. I don't think any words will do her justice, Dr. Joni Steinberg. You are always there for me and for all of us. You go above and beyond, and you inspire me to be a better human being every day. Tulane and the entire world needs more people like you. My personal favorite Dean of Student Affairs and Professor, Dean Stradona. Being your TA was one of my favorite jobs, and you know I've had quite amazing jobs. Thank you for being there for all the students despite your hectic schedule. Thank you for your positive energy and your spontaneous humor. Thank you for caring about all our problems. I want to thank my colleagues. You've been my family. We've been always there for one another, and I learned so much from you. I want to particularly thank Sydney Edmond and Laura Flowers. Y'all are smart and remarkable people, and even when I'm 90 years old, I will never forget your names. But enough talking about me. I know I could talk all day. Today is about all of us. I want you all to know that the view, even though it's really dark, from up here is breathtaking. I want you all to take a moment and look around. Look at where you are now and remember where you started. And the fact that you're here today is something to be extremely proud of. Today is our day. Let's celebrate our success. Let's go make this world a better place. Peace and love. Roll wave. Thank you all.
Thank you so much. What you said is really meaning a lot to us, and Hamilton will be played in this theater in a few months or so. This theater is really a place for music also, and we wanted to have great musicians for this commencement, but I have a few conditions. I said,